Very much for taking the time to watch this message. This operation is called Operation Freedom Flights, and what Operation Freedom Flights is about is it's about helping to bring back 250 people, 250 people back to safety, back to Ireland. And what we're doing is we're going into Estonia, which is beside the Russian border, and these people, 250 people that we're bringing back are Ukrainian people that have been captured by the Russians. A lot of them are from Mariupol and the Mariupol area, and they have been taken through Russian refugee camps and identified, fingerprinted, strip searched, and lots of other horrific conditions. And the majority of them we were talking about, their homes were completely blew up. And you'll see in the video after this, after you watch this video, if you could please watch the video that James put together, it shows some pictures in it of homes that have been blown up of the people that we were bringing back across. About 2 weeks ago, we brought back people, about 22 people back to Dublin, and you'll see more of that in the video. Now, the reason I was out in the garden, so I mightn't be dressed the best of the minute, but the reason they're out today is because tomorrow's Father's Day. I was just thinking, and thank you to Philip here for filming here today behind the camera, and I was out in the garden and it just kept coming to me. I need to share another video, I need to share something, I need to share this message, because these are women and children, mostly they're coming back across here, and a lot of the fathers are still over there in Ukraine helping with everything that's going on, and some of them have to come back here as well too. But you could just imagine if you were a father, how devastated you would be if all the things that you have had in your life and were building up and were working for were suddenly all of a sudden taken away from you. It's really hard to believe, it's shocking. When these people come across, they have basically nothing left except what they're carrying and the clothes that they're wearing. And we went down a couple of days after we brought them back to Dublin to see them. They were in the City West Hotel. There was room for them on the floor at least to lay in the conference hall for a few days, and they only had the clothes that they were wearing. So we went back up the road, myself and James, and brought them down some stuff, and they took everything. They needed everything. And you'll see in the next video, there's a lady there who had no pram or buggy, and my mother kindly gave a pram and a buggy for her, and she was absolutely delighted because she'd been carrying the child in her arm for about 6 weeks. There's another lady there, had no buggy either, she 3-month-old baby, and then Tom McNeely went and kindly got her buggy. So they really do need the necessities when they're here in the beginning. And if I could say to you is over the weekend, or maybe during the week, if you could share this message, for Father's Day, that if there's anything you could do or anything you could give. So let me just tell you something. What's happened is Tom McNeely's pulling this together along with Paul Norton, Leo O'Neill, and there's a group, Rubiscus, and myself and James McGrath are on the ground helping over here, and lots of other people as well too. And thank you to everyone that has helped so far as well too. So Paul Norton's from Galway, and he's organising the flights, and he's getting them at cost price from Ryanair. Now they're hard to negotiate at times, but he's able to get 25 seats oftentimes per flight, and our goal is to bring back 250 people. Already this group's brought back about 200 people. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Leo O'Neill is a man originally from Leitrim, and he is on the ground in Estonia over there, and he is helping to guide the people back that are coming across from the Russian border. This group here is a Hush Hush group. It's an international voluntary network of people in Russia that are helping the Ukrainian back, to help them to come to us, where we sort out the freedom flights. Where we need your help is, it's approximately costs, and this is the lowest cost that we can get from Ryanair. It's costing approximately €70 to get someone back. When I thought about it, I thought to myself, you know what, there's a lot of things that we all do for people a lot of times, and thank you for everyone that's supported everything he's always supported. And this time we really want to share the hand of friendship with the Ukrainian people, because lots of things that we've done, but this work is so important because it's about these people's safety. It's about these people's freedom. So it is. And what has struck me about a lot of these people is they really want to get forward, and they really want to rebuild their life again, And a lot of them, I find it hard to take charity because they're not used to it, just like as if you all of a sudden found yourself that you had to take charity. It could be difficult. I recall, like, you know, one lady, and she found it very difficult, and I said to her son, I says, you know, you really want to speak to your mommy and tell her she's going to have to accept charity because you're in a different situation now, and you need it and they need it for their family and their life. So it's approximately about €70. That'll help bring somebody across. Now, but these people also need fed. When myself and James were across, I spent about €500 in Burger King getting them a bite to eat, and then got them a bite to eat again later on because they were very, very hungry, because they were standing about all day for about 8 hours and waiting to get in the flight, and they wouldn't take their eyes off us because, like, you know, we were their gateway to freedom, to safety, where they could finally rest. Now, when we went back down the following week, we really noticed that they were a lot more relaxed, so they were. But a week later, they still had uncertainty, and they're staying in UCD for a couple of weeks, getting food in UCD for a couple of weeks, and then they're going to different parts around the country. Now, there's a group in Cavan at the Bridge Restaurant Hotel that's collecting toiletry, children's clothes, clean children's clothes, and like suitcases, stuff for carrying luggage and stuff in for them. And these are kind of the things that these people really need at this time. So if anyone's in that Cavan area, or anyone's got any other collection points that they know about, just please do share there. But what I'm just asking you for is, if you could share this message, if you could please share this message for Freedom Flights, for Father's Day, share this message just around text messages and WhatsApp and things like that there, or anywhere else that you do have it. And if you could donate any money at all to the GoFundMe page, it'd be very, very much appreciated. You know, so you could say, well, you know, I mean, maybe I'll pay for a flight, or it could be a half a flight, or it could be maybe a few flights that you'd like to pay for. Or you could say, you know what, you know, well, look, you know, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to share this. Whatever it is that you do, really, really, really do appreciate it. It doesn't matter what you do, I really do appreciate it. And you can do anything today that would make a difference to somebody. Or maybe you could say, you know what, I'll give €10 to get them a bite to eat. Now, these people also do have to be transported. So, you know, there's a €70 for the flight, but there's also costs on top of that, which are probably equal to €150 to €200. But the thing is because they have to be fed, and they have to be brought other places, have to be transported to other places, and expensive to get them out. But the thing is if you can do anything, that's what I think, if you can do anything at all, it'd be very, very much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening to this message. Really, what can I say? Sometimes it's hard to believe what's going on in the world until you see it, and then you know what is going on. And it's always the people that are the most vulnerable that have to take the most hits, the most pain. Anybody that was okay would have got themselves out of the situation. So thank you for listening, and please share, and thank you for helping. It's very, very much appreciated. This is Alina. Say hello, Alina.
Hello!
And this is Vlad.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, sir. Nice to meet you too, sir. And this is also
Hello,
Vlad.
my name is Vlad. I love Ireland.
Thank you, Vlad. And you guys are just coming to Ireland for the first time.
Yes.
This is your first time ever coming to Ireland. And Vlad was just showing us some pictures there of their home and the devastation of the home. Obviously excited and nervous at the same time about, you know, coming to a new country. And you can imagine how daunting that would be yourself if you're leaving your own homeland and you're coming to a new country and meeting strangers. These guys just come up and just come straight up to me and James, because they've got a picture of us. So we're just here to support them along their journey to get back home again. And if you can help us support them in any way.
I am volunteering as part of a bigger group in Ireland who is helping bring you to Ireland. In Ireland, the general public, people, have raised the money to help bring you to Ireland. For you to be here, we're sorry. You should be at home in Ukraine, you should be with your families. Firstly, we're sorry for that. And as soon as this war will end, we will help you rebuild and we'll help you go home.
I write to my friends who in Kharkov. I'm from Mariupol. I was in Mariupol in the beginning of war because of quarantine.
Yeah.
And I wrote him that after this war, I want to rebuild Ukrainian, make Ukrainian great again.
Yes.
In the situation of war, you can think, you can see the whole picture of world. You think only about how to survive.
So we're back in Dublin after a day and a half or so, James, isn't it?
The guys are coming off the plane. So the first time in Ireland, touching base here in Ireland. What an epic trip. 22 people are now in a safe place. Amazing.
Yeah, and they're going to have a good night's sleep tonight.
Your donations go a long way to helping more people come in. And check out the link what it's all about, because there's going to be more projects down the line. So Effective Aid Ukraine, you'll check out the GoFundMe page, donate kindly. So thank you so much for your support.
I'm glad to be here, glad to get the guys home and let's get them settled in.
It's a time of rough, a time of war, but there's a lot of great people doing a lot of great work. And the stuff these guys are doing is phenomenal.
It's
and we're glad
everybody.
to be helping us all, yeah.
It's all about collaborating, coming together, and to see everybody come together is amazing.
Just left everybody off there now, even though we only got to know them over a day. You get to know people really, really quick. Especially the one thing that I found there was when you were there, they were really glad to see you there because you're giving them certainty and you're giving them comfort, and they were looking for you all the time. Every time we would go through security or through an airport or move to a different direction again, you know what I mean? If you want to help us or reach out in some way, we'd really love to hear from you. Keep it.
So we are currently outside the city west in Dublin, and we've met up with some of the refugees that we brought into Ireland, and we're trying to find out what they need and where they're going.
What age is the child?
1 year and 5 months. Yesterday we all day sit and play.
Yes.
Ask her to shove a pram for the child.
Нет,
No.
там точно нет.
So there's no pushchair.
Very hungry.
Yeah,
Very hungry
and
because
So she needs,
very
you need fruit,
fruit,
vegetables, proper food. Everybody coming here seems to be very willing to work. You know, they've come from a working background. They all want to work and get back up and moving forward in their life. So good, strong, hard Ukrainian working. So people out there, we know in Ireland we need more hard working people. So if anybody out there has work for people, then we can get in contact. Isn't that right?
Yes.
11:30, no problem, Darren. We'll follow you and get you the stuff, all right, man? See you, man, right? All right?
До свидания.
Should we give you that first? All right, brother. Good to see you. You're very welcome. So just some different food, you know, some yogurts, berries, salads, apples, oranges, some meat, just so for Maria, because I know she's breastfeeding, you know, and some other meals for the baby, with strawberries and stuff, and some of these, you know. All right, bro. No problem, man. You're very welcome.